are you doing? I'm doing fine. So today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. Excuse my wet hair, because I've just got out of the shower. I'm having my tea in a bit. I haven't had time to dry it and do a YouTube video at the same time. So anyway, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different today. I'm going to be doing a story time, which hopefully I will be doing more often. I'm going to get this like as a little series going. Also, make sure you watch until the end of the video because I've got a very important announcement to make, which hopefully you'll all get involved with, and I hope to get more people on the channel, etc. But yeah, I'm going to be doing a story time video today, and as you can see in the title, I need an explanation. So if you can watch till the end of the video, could you comment down below and tell me your theories on it? Because I'm not sure what to think of it. If you know me, you know that I'm not into scary stuff, I'm not into the paranormal. It creeps me out, but I just try and stay away from it. But I'm weird because I like to watch the videos. They mess with my head, but I like to watch the videos, so I don't know what's going on. But yeah, but if you are new to my channel, hi, my name is Neve. I'm going to try and, my New Year's resolution is to upload more videos, because me going to school in Birmingham, I'm never getting time to do it anymore, so yeah. But today I'm going to be doing something different. I will be doing these more often, so I'm going to make a little series of it, and make sure you watch to the end of the video. Let's get started! Okay, so my story time today is, as I was saying before, I'm not a massive believer in paranormal and scary stuff. I'm not into horror, I don't really like it. But I like to watch like the stories of like cases of the missing twins, or I've got really bunged up nose. Cases of missing twins or whatever, or Madeleine McCann story and everything, stuff like that. And I'm into that, but I don't like to know about the paranormal or whatever. So this is why I'm asking. I need an explanation because I have no clue what's going on. You'll probably, knowing everybody that watches my stuff, they probably won't know anything. Like, this is what happened to me. Like, obviously they haven't gone through what happened to me. But yeah, right. So it was a Friday morning, and this one day we weren't getting a lift from my friend's mum, because me and my friend goes to the same school. We go to a performing arts school in Birmingham. And we basically, on Mondays we get the bus, but this one Friday we had to get the bus, and I left my house, and where my estate is, you can see my old secondary school where most of my friends go, opposite the house, and to get to there there's a field, or you can go around the long way which goes past the Harvest of the pub. And I'll go the Harvester way to get to my friend's house, and there's this one house that's quite big, but you know that there's no one in it. There's no one ever there. Like, somebody owns the house, but no one's ever there. And luckily the house next to it, they go out around the same time as me, so I've always got somebody either walking the other side of the road, going somewhere, or driving. And when I'm like opposite or whatever, and I know that they're there, I just walk past the house, look down at my feet, carry on walking. Because this house has got no blinds or curtains, it's actually quite weird to look in, because some of the lamppost shines into the window and makes like shadows and stuff, which, you know, your head can do stuff to you and be like, oh my god, there's a person there, whatever, but there's nobody actually there. And because I haven't got any blinds or curtains, it's quite scary. So I always walk past, but if they're never there or whatever, I look at my feet, put my headphones in, just carry on walking. And this one day, which was a Friday, we were getting the bus, they weren't there, and I was like, oh, okay, great. So I put my headphones in, carried on walking, didn't look at the house. But unfortunately, this story has got nothing to do with this house at all, but it kind of just builds up to it, because I'm scared about one thing, but then it just comes to it. So I carried on walking, got to the end of the road, everything was fine. I could see lampposts, cars, whatever. And I could smell this really strong aftershave. And because I was looking at the floor with my headphones in, just trying not to like, you know, concentrate on the little things. I could smell this really, really strong aftershave, and I was like, oh, what's that? So I got to the end of the road and I looked up, and oh my god, I jumped. I literally went. But this man was just stood there. He looked probably early 30s, I'd say. He just stood there. He was obviously waiting for someone to be picked up because he got his backpack on. He was on his phone, and I could just smell this aftershave. And I was like, somebody's there. Sorry guys, I'm really struggling. I don't know what's going on. I've got like a blocked nose or something. And anyway, I looked up and I saw them, and I jumped. And luckily he didn't see that I jumped. He just looked at me, smiled, and I smiled back, and then carried on. And where the harvester is, you have to go up, and there's a road before that you have to cross to get to it. So I was coming up to this road. And there's quite a few dog walkers about. You could see people walking their dogs across the fields because it's that time of the morning. It's still really dark, but you can gradually see that the sun's coming up or whatever. And I was coming up to this road, and I could see that there was this shadow of a man. Shadow of a man walking his dog, and the dog looked like a shadow as well. And I was coming up to it, and I don't know whether this was before, because where the harvester is, you have to go under a sign, which is like 2 lampposts with a sign on top. And in my head, I saw this man and this dog physically go under the sign, and because this man was quite tall, it covered, when he carried on walking towards me, the sign was there, and his head covered a bit of the sign. And so I carried on walking, just looked at the floor, was just a bit like, ignore him, if he's a real person, if he speaks to you, say hello or whatever. But if he's not, which I was really, really hoping, because he genuinely looked really scary, because he's just a shadow of a man. Because he might have just had a really dark coat on, but from the distance that I was at, he looked like a shadow of a man. So I carried on walking, and I was looking at my feet. I was just like, just walk past. And where the road I've got to cross, where I've got to cross it, the houses are pushed backwards. There's no, like, when you turn in, there's no houses that goes like 1, 2, 3, and then the houses there. It literally just, there's houses there. So I crossed the road, but as I looked up, this man had gone, and I was just a bit like, he went under that sign then. He had a dog and he went under the sign. So I was just a bit like, oh. So I know what the time it was. It was 7:05, which is the time I'm always trying to be on time. So this day I was at 7:05. I was getting okay for time. And I was just like, I was looking around, and I was like, there's no other people around at the moment. There's just cars going past. Where's this man gone? Now I thought, because he'd gone underneath the sign, and I thought he'd gone into the road to go towards the houses at the back. But when I crossed the road, I looked and realised that there was no one there. Unless he was a runner, there was no one there. So I was just a bit like, oh, that's a bit weird. So I carried on walking. I was just like, shake it off, yeah. But then I realised he could have not actually been coming my way. He could have been going the other way, but I've not realised, I've not processed it. So as I was going, I looked into the Harvester car park, and it was empty, like no one was there. I just thought, oh, he might have gone into the Harvester car park, got his dog in the car or whatever, and decided to drive off. For the 5 minutes I was still there, there was no cars coming in and out of it at all. So I was just like, that's a bit weird, and he definitely didn't go in the road, because there's lampposts everywhere down that road, because you have to follow the road to go into the big houses at the bottom. And I was just like, oh, that's a bit weird. So when I got to the bus stop, and actually no, I wasn't on the bus that day. No, we got a lift. Anyway, I got there, and I said to my friend that this happened, and she said, oh, that's happened to me before, or what? She said something along the lines of men and like having shadows and stuff. I was just a bit like, oh, so it's not only me that's just like, I don't know whether I imagined it, whether it was just there or whatever. I know it definitely wasn't a dream. Let's get that straight. Definitely wasn't a dream. But then I was like, alright then, I'll just leave it. So I left it, and then comes the next Friday and we're getting another lift. And the exact same thing happens again, but it wasn't with a dog. It was just like this man or this person or woman or whatever was just walking, and I looked up from my feet and they'd gone. Literally in a snap of her fingers, they were gone. And no one was down the street again. Nobody had turned into the harvester to get in the car or whatever. There was no one to be seen. And I was just a bit like, that's really weird. Like, and I remember the night before that day, on the Thursday night, I had a dream about something along the lines of that. It was something along the lines of like dog walkers in a park or whatever, and being surrounded by like loads of people just walking their dogs, and one by one they'd disappear like that. So like there might be a woman over there and they'd disappear, then the next minute this person will disappear, then that, it just, you know, disappear everywhere. And I was just a bit like, I woke up and I remembered this dream and I was like, oh, that's a bit weird. That's obviously recalling the thing that happened to me last Friday. But then the same thing happened again, and I just don't know what to think of it. I don't know whether it's paranormal, I don't know whether it's normal, and my eyes are just weird. I said that really weird then. Weird. But I know for sure it wasn't a dream, and it definitely wasn't a real person. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. But on my life, that happened, and like I wouldn't tell a fake story or lie to you about anything just to create content, as a lot of people have said. But I don't know what to think of it. That's why I'm asking for an explanation. So if you guys can drop down below a comment saying what you think of it, because I'm probably just making it a bigger deal than it is. I'm probably just being stupid or whatever. But yeah, I would like to get you guys involved, and I will give you an update on this story when I've got more explanations or whatever. So yeah, that's my story time. I do have other stories to come up soon, so I'm going to be creating this as a little series just to get more people to come to my channel, to watch my stories, and then maybe I can have a couple of you guys come on and we'll do a collab depending on who it is, and oh my god, and whether they've got the channel or whatever. So yeah, one last thing before I go. I posted something on my Instagram, Dreaming Evie Official, if you don't follow it, so go follow it. And I posted something on there saying I have got a very special announcement coming soon in my next video, and obviously this is my video. And I am going to be doing a game show series, just like Joe Sugg and Casper Lee or whatever, and Josh Peters or whatever. But I'm going to put my own ideas forward. Obviously it's probably not going to go towards charities, which I really hope it would be, but my channel's not big enough for it to do that, and like all my friends aren't rich people or whatever. So hopefully in the future we should be able to do that if my channel keeps going strong or whatever. But yeah, I'm going to be doing a game show series. I'm going to have a lot of the time the same people on coming on, because it's just easier if it's just the same amount of people or whoever it is or whatever. But I will switch it up a few times. Hopefully it will always have my best friend in, Charlotte. She'll always be in it, hopefully. That's if she agrees to doing it. So Charlotte, please agree to doing it. Thank you. But yeah, that's going to be really exciting, and I can't wait to do that. And I also have some more pranks coming, some more story times obviously, and maybe, just maybe, I may be able to do some paranormal stuff, but I doubt it, because I'll probably get really scared and leave the room or whatever. So yeah, but yeah, thank you so much guys for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a comment, please subscribe. Oh yeah, thanks for 200 subscribers. Literally, I opened my channel the other day and I was like, oh my god, I've got 200 subscribers, what the hell. So yeah, thank you all so much for your support. I know it's not a lot, but I really hope the channel can progress and get further. And yeah, thank you all for your support, and if you're new to my channel, thank you for watching my first video of you watching me. Make sure you go and watch all my other videos, give them a like, leave comments, whatever. And I also have some singing videos coming soon, so yeah. See you later, my lovelies. Bye. Mwah.